All right, guys, we're now in Nashville. So we started our day in Nashville, right just outside of Nashville. So this morning we went down to Spring Hill, right, Franklin area. Really cute area. A couple of things that were interesting. I'm gonna walk around this way real quick. A couple of interesting that we found out in that area is developments, right? So usually we're right now we're in Memphis, but we went down to
in Nashville.
Nashville. We're not going to go to Memphis.
No, we're not going
Nashville,
there.
Nashville. So this whole area, there's not like major developments like we see in California. So like the big, 50, 100 acre developments where there's like a Walmart and a Target and a Kohl's and all these, everything in one area. So one shopping center has everything you need, including a Lowe's or a Home Depot, office supply place like Staples. You don't find that here. There's just like one small grocery store, and that's really about it. We did find one way down in Spring Hill. It was a Walmart supercenter, very very similar to what we would have in California. But that's like the only one we saw around here. That's the Parthenon behind us. It's actually a pretty cool place. So there aren't very many like big shopping centers, right? And so if you're looking for that, and Tammy was saying that she's not looking to recreate what we have in California. So if you're not looking to recreate it, then it may be fine. But if you're wanting to see the same thing we have in California, then that's going to be different. Okay. So while we were there, I talked to one of the Walmart workers. Her name was Mary at Walmart, and she had mentioned that I asked her why shouldn't people move to Tennessee, because she's saying a lot of Californians are moving to Tennessee. I asked her why we shouldn't move over there. She's saying that the traffic's way too busy over there, which it's all relative. It is bad because the roads are small, but if you're used to California traffic, then Tennessee traffic is not that bad. It's kind of the same. If you're I'll kind of, so you don't have to see my ugly mug, I'll show you this park. So if you the traffic in Tennessee isn't that terribly bad. Oh, there's a turtle in the water. Now, when we came up to Nashville, we're in Nashville, right? So we came up to Nashville today. One interesting thing is homeless people, right? So they don't really have that many homeless people. We've only seen one homeless person with like a full encampment of all his gear, no tent. I've seen 0 tents. Even in this park, this is like a major city park. It's very clean. But there's like no homeless people anywhere, and there's like no trash anywhere. So if you're used to that kind of stuff and you feel comfortable with that, then this is not going to be for you. This is actually reminds me a lot of Denver. So if you like Denver, then this may be for you. Actually, right over there's some pickleball courts as well. If you're a tennis player, you're going to hate Tennessee because they're converting all the tennis courts into pickleball courts. Now in Bakersfield, they're only taking half of the the tennis courts and converting them into pickleball courts. Over here, they're turning all the tennis courts into pickleball courts. So that'll be terrible if you like tennis. Another interesting thing about this area is they love Hustler and Deja Vu and gentlemen's clubs. So from here, we're only maybe a 5-minute drive down to the interstate, right? So we're not too far away. From here, just that 5-minute drive, we saw 2 Hustler clubs, 3 Hustler clubs, and a Deja Vu, and then gentlemen's club.
Yeah.
Right. So that's pretty big out here, and people do out here. They still speak kind of funny. They do say y'all, and they do say howdy. So it's kind of I think a little bit comical, but it's just interesting how people speak differently over here. Okay, so was that it? Did I get everything?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So that's our update. Why you should not move to Tennessee. Stay in California. Traffic is terrible. This park is very family friendly. So like here, I can probably let my little girl run around and play, right? So there's really, I don't see anything terribly dangerous for her to get in trouble over here. There's no like things that I'll be concerned about. So we can take a walk around this little park area. And a lot of Memphis that we've seen, Nashville, a lot of Nashville that we've seen is just like this. It's very clean. Not like we've been to certain parks in Los Angeles and it's just overrun with homeless people and with trash and stuff. So this is a very clean area. Everybody's pretty friendly. And those are the pickleball courts down over there somewhere. Yeah, very, very cool area. All right, that's all, guys. Bye.